Hi everybody, so today is going to be part 1 of my packing video series. Today I'm going to show you the suitcase that I have and the carry-on hand luggage bag that I'm taking, as well as sort of how I pack my suitcase, and then in my next video I will tell you exactly what I'm bringing because I am still trying to decide at the moment exactly what I want to take. So I don't have that 100% pinned down yet, which is why I can't show you just now, but I can show you the general sort of idea and how I pack, etc. etc. You may notice there's a different background today, and that's because I'm at my parents' house, which is where all of my stuff for camp is, because I'm in the process of moving back, like moving out of my flat that I'm in at the moment. So half my stuff is here, which is why I'm doing this video here, because my suitcase is here, etc, etc, etc. So first of all, I'm going to show you the suitcase that I'm taking. It's this one that you can see on screen. I got this suitcase from Lidl's. It's actually one of 2 suitcases. There's a smaller one that goes with it that actually clips to the front, and you can like pull them both at the same time. It's pretty cool, but I did take both to camp one year and it was too much. There was too much stuff, like it was a pain in the arse to get around New York City, so I'm just going with one, and it's the bigger one. It is a Top Move suitcase, and again I just got it at Lidl's, but like 3 years ago or something, so I don't think they do it anymore, but it's held out pretty well. It's got one of those locks on the side of it. I use these guys, which are packing cubes. These ones are from Sun Tribe Travel, and I just put my clothes in them like this. I have 2 sets of these packing cubes, and in each set you get one large one like this big, you get a medium one that's this big, and you get a small one that's this big, and then you also get 3 of these. You get one this size, one that's a little bit bigger, and one that's smaller. So in total I have 2 sets, which is 12 things, 2 of each size of the mesh ones, and then 2 of each size of the zip up ones, and I just find them so much easier to pack my suitcase. So for example, in the large ones, this large one has dresses in it, and this large one has play suits in it, because you know I have a lot of them and it's just easy to compress them down. So I'm going to pop those in my suitcase. The 2 medium-sized ones, in this one I keep slightly nicer tops and like crop toppy things, more for like, I don't know, days off kind of things. I have more of these in my wardrobe that I need to come and put in here, but that's what I keep in the darker one. And then in the lighter one of the medium size, I have shorts. Part of the reason why I like packing cubes is because you can't really overpack with packing cubes. You are limited to a certain number of space, so if I can fit all the shorts I'm bringing into this, then I know I can't really bring like 100 pairs of shorts, you know what I mean? The darker one of the smaller one, I just have 2 really casual t-shirts in here. I'm also gonna add in to this one just like these, like, you know, just like the really cheap vest top kind of things. That's what goes in there. Just kind of like everyday tops, but probably that are not t-shirts. I'll probably take like 3 t-shirts, the 2 camp ones that I've got, and then I'll get another camp one out there, so I don't need to pack that many t-shirts. And then in my other small one, I have, this is a pajama set, so it's a shorts and t-shirt from pajamas, and in here I'll put another pair of pajama bottoms, and then that'll be me for pajamas, because I'll wear like one of these vest tops. In this bag, which doesn't zip up because I haven't organized it to zip up, is all my swimwear. My camp does have a no bikinis in the pool rule with the campers, unless you wear a t-shirt over the top, which is what I tend to do, because I prefer bikinis to swim costumes. I find them more comfortable, but this year I'm taking 1 swimming costume and 3 bikinis. Also, bikinis are good for days off, etc, etc, so that's what's in this bag. When I reorganize it, this will close, so that's going in. And then in the other, this zip up bag also has vest tops in it, and that's kind of what I need to cut down on, is the number of like t-shirts that I take. And then the other 2 bags that I have at the moment, these 2 have stuff in them. So I buy my shampoo and body wash, etc. like that. I buy that from Walmart when I get to America, so I don't have to bring it with me. I have my little underwater digital camera, and I don't know if I'm going to bring this year because I didn't use it last year. And this year I also have a 4K action cam, so I might just bring that. But I have my little camera. I also have an underwater disposable camera because they're cute. I have my lock for my locker and the keys to go with said lock. I have a plug adapter, and I also have an American plug. These, if you can get these, are so much easier than having to like plug your plug into this and like go online, buy these. Because why not? I also have another, what are these called? I also have another padlock, but yeah. And then this other bag of stuff is more medicinal stuff. 2 things of deodorant, which I'll take. I really like this one, so I'm just gonna take it with me. I have a little packet of wipes. I have a little packet of tissues. And basically in here I just have like toothpaste, some Benadryl, some Band-Aids, a little thing of Sudocrem, literally just that kind of like, you know, medicine-y stuff. I also take like paracetamol and that kind of thing. I keep that in this little baggie. And I'm packing my suitcase, I pack it in layers. So I put my shoes on the bottom, I tuck like anything into the shoes, underwear, socks, etc. into the shoes and around the edges, and I pack the first layer down with all my packing cubes, and then I stuff any things in the gaps in between. And the first layer normally looks something like this, but with more stuff kind of stuffed in between. And then when my suitcase is more full, it looks a bit more like this. At the moment there's this sort of area down the side, which obviously won't be there when I pack. It's going to be full. Obviously I have to put my makeup in, and you know, like shoes and stuff are going to fill out that space. That's pretty much how my suitcase kind of looks when it's done. Obviously I will go through kind of everything that I am bringing when I have decided exactly what I'm going to bring to camp. But that is sort of how I pack my suitcase. And now I'm going to tell you what I bring in my carry-on. So the bag that I'm bringing for my carry-on has been the same bag for the last like 3 years, I think. I bought this bag in Target in 2014, I think, or 2015. It might be. I bought this bag in Target like a couple years ago, and it's been my go-to kind of backpack ever since. It's just the pink transport backpack. All I take in my hand luggage is I take my laptop, I take my cameras, I take 1 change of clothes for heat or in case my suitcase goes missing or whatever. So I take 1 change of clothes, and I take literally just my electrical things and my documents, my passport and my money, etc. So that's what goes in there. Apart from that, I just tend to put everything else in my suitcase because I won't need it, I won't need to have access to it, this, that and the other. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of rambly and probably not really that much help, but I just thought I'd show you guys kind of how I pack my suitcase, so that you guys can kind of, I don't know, start to think about packing it, because it's less than a month for me now until I go. So I know that lots of people are kind of already going, so I just thought I would share my tips with you. I make lists when I pack, and then I put everything in separate packing cubes, then I put those packing cubes in my suitcase, and I fill the gaps in. It's pretty simple. I'll show you in my next video how I actually pack my bag, but this is just a sort of how I'm planning to pack my bag. But if you guys are interested in getting packing cubes, I will leave a link on eBay and Amazon in the description bar below. I highly recommend them. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.